Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Hi, my name is Phil. Most of my friends call me Big Phil.
Okay. I like to talk to people deep into the night.
Hi, I'm Fred.
Hey ladies, my name's Jerry and I have a friend called Birdie. I fucking love cocaine!
Hi, Mom.
Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. Today we're talking about AEW because quite frankly there's nothing else entertaining in the wrestling world. The only thing to really laugh at and make fun of is the AEW ratings because they're terrible. Just to preference this, just to back off the last video, just because I bash AEW doesn't mean WWE's completely off the track, and I want to make things perfectly clear. The fact that some people in the WWE camp that are celebrating over like 1 million views, wise up. Wise up. WWE are just equally as bad as AEW when it comes to this type of thing. So, just in case you all think I'm so... like, it's a few AEW fans, and you know what they're all like. They're all like, I can't believe you said that about my company. What about WWE? Like, shut up, you morons. Speaking of morons, for anyone who is unaware, Big Papa Brian Hernandez, I bet he was just crying writing this. AEW got 487,000 views. A whole 5%! Now also, and this is why AEW's in trouble now, because they always talked about the demo ratings, They got exactly the same demo ratings as they did last week, which was an all-time low. So this type of talk that AEW is dominating in the 18 to whatever make-believe ratings thing that has happened is whatever. You all know they're full of crap. Now, speaking of full of crap, look, I would make this video and I could laugh alright about AEW, because let's be honest, there's nothing more better than laughing at AEW fans, okay? But what this video is interesting about is that there were fans. Sweet baby Jesus, there were fans that were actually defending this. They didn't talk about the NBA this time, because obviously I took a massive sledgehammer to that, you know. Took a sledgehammer to that. To try to talk about the YouTube ratings, you all know I took a massive sledgehammer to that, saying that obviously online actual trends are down overall for both WWE and AEW. So that's a load of bullshit. AEW fans, and it's official, I posted this on the group if you liked. I'm not going to say who it was, but it's on the group. It's just random guy on Twitter who wrote the following. Shall I read it? I think I will. AEW is making 1.7 millions, not a million, millions, completely out of context there. If you include, and I quote, DVR. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, not only AEW are not taking any accountability for their terrible product, not only are they not taking any responsibility at nobody watching it, not only are they not taking responsibility about that their show is a failure, Kenny Omega as world champion is a failure, they are now blaming the ratings for, and I quote, DVR. Well, people might record it and try and watch it later. Are you serious? Are we really getting that desperate, people? Are you all getting really that desperate? Can you not just admit that you lost? Can you just for once, AEW fans, could you just once just say, hey, I'm actually not a fan of this, because I know you actually don't like it. This is the one thing that I don't get. I know some of these AEW fans really don't like this. But because they've gone all in, no pun intended, because they're all in AEW, they can't back away. So rather than just saying that there's things that they don't like about it, they're not talking about DVR ratings. DVR, we're getting to that stage, people. where we're talking about DVRs. Seriously. Come on. What's wrong with you people? It gets better. Believe me, AEW is getting low live numbers, but the business, which he spelled business wrong, is fine. Nobody is worried. It's just the IWC doing its thing. Not even it's D. D's nuts. The guy's a moron. The guy's an absolute idiot. And I just want to let you know, it's not just him. There's loads of other people on Twitter saying DVR, but it's the DVR ratings, guys. It's the DVR. The DVR. Oh, don't worry, guys. When we leave and go to TBS, everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, because that worked for Conan so well. Did y'all forget that TBS was actually the reason why Conan O'Brien had killed his show and he got low ratings? Nobody was watching Conan O'Brien because it took so long to get to it, to the channel. I mean, like, just type in Ricky Gervais, Conan O'Brien, and there's a literal joke about the channel that AEW are going to. And these people, like, don't get me wrong, there might be a thing where they might occasionally get 1 million on a rare occasion. But consistently, people, consistently this company, with everything that they've been handed to them, has failed. I'm sorry, but a company ain't gonna last that long when they're not even hitting 1 million. People don't care about this show. I'm sorry. If they actually... Look, I really wanted to like this show. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'm not like... I know that some people wanted this thing to fail. I get that, okay? I actually didn't want it to fail. The fans made me so angry. The fans really are what's driving people away. This is something that I haven't talked about a little bit, and I'm going to touch on it now. I really want to like this company. I really do. But for one, I can't stand Kenny Omega's world champion. He's awful, okay? I can't stand that all of their executive vice presidents are champions. Like, does anyone here, am I the only one crazy here that sees this? Could you imagine WWE having Stephanie as women's champion, Triple H as world champion, Shane as universal champion, and Vince McMahon as intercontinental champion? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Why are all the executive vice presidents have belts? Oh, we're gonna push the smaller man. We're gonna push. No, you're not. You're not pushing anything. The only thing you're doing is pushing your company clean off a cliff. That's terrible. This is terrible. And you can't keep using NBA. You can't. Now we're getting in the realm of DVR now. Okay, so it went from per ratings to the demo. The demo now is no longer a thing. We're blaming NBA, we're blaming sports, we're blaming other people watching sports, people. That's what we're getting to now. And finally, we're at DVR ratings. I swear to God, if you go on Twitter, there's just a pile of these idiots talking about this. Just complete and utter morons. Idiots. What's wrong with you people? What is actually wrong? Can you not admit that the show has failed? The show... Look, I'm not saying that the show is about to die. It's close. Don't kid yourselves here. This whole kind of notion that AEW is safe because of Tony Khan, it only is just breaking news right now. That it's been reported that Tony Khan's father, who really is the guy with all the money, told Tony Khan, this ain't a good idea. You could invest your money in better places. Now, what does that say to me? That says to me, oh dear, we've got another rerun of Dixie Carter. And anyone who doesn't know, Dixie Carter's father was the one with the money. When he doesn't like what Dixie Carter did, he pulled that out like a butt plug and just fucking sucked in. What the hell was that all about? Talking about?
I'm a 25-year subscriber to both Playboy and the New Yorker magazine.
But anyway, back to the topic. I don't know why I said that. Back to the topic at hand, people, alright? Is that is that what's gonna happen to TNA could very well happen to AEW. All Tony Khan's father needs to do is, and it's gone. Like, I don't think people realize that. I don't know why people are just acting as if this company, if they're not getting the ratings, they're gonna be out of a job. People are gonna be out of a job. I don't want that. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna do some constructive criticism. That's right, your Uncle Jerry is gonna do some constructive criticism. I am gonna tell you what to do for your company, okay? I can make it improve, alright? So, here is a list. Number 1, stop mentioning WWE every 2 seconds. Everyone's sick of it. Nobody thinks it's edgy. You don't look like a cool kid. You look like a massive fudge nut. Number 2, get rid of all the belts on Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and also the Young Bucks. And while we're at it, let's remove Hangman Page as well. He's literally a jobber. His gimmick is that he's a cowboy. How original. Number 3, invest in actual decent talent. I don't mean you little skinny little weirdos or whatever it is that look like gargoyles hanging off the turnbuckle. You know, because that's what they look like. They look like decrepit weirdos, okay? Get rid of them. Get actual men in there that, you know, just get actual men. Just decent men that other men can look up to. That women want to be with and men want to be, okay? Just have that. Decent enough. Get rid of Kenny Omega. He's not great. He's dropping ratings. He's terrible. He's awful, okay? Get actual wrestlers. I'm not saying they all have to be 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot tall. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you could very well get a guy that's maybe 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", but has charisma, that actually knows what he's talking about, that actually has a presence about him, okay? Actually get wrestlers that I want to cheer for. I have no wrestler apart from Jeff Hardy that I can cheer for. There's nobody I want to cheer for in this company. So, get rid of all of them. Get our actual talent. Stop doing the whole, like, you can have your Japan thing to your side. I'm not saying we should take away Kenny Omega's fetish, whatever that might be. If he wants to do it for a few minutes, let him have it, whatever. Let him do his thing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But can we just go back to make a decent women's roster, because the women's roster isn't great. Decent wrestlers, good matches, good feuds. Stop hiring old WWE guys, because it's looking like TNA 2.0 again, which we all know how that worked. And for that being said, look, I actually liked TNA's 2010 run. It was hilarious. It was funny. This is boring. I am bored out of my mind. And if you can't admit that, you're an idiot. It's a terrible show. Like, come on, you got, like, AEW fans. Look, I know me and you haven't looked eye to eye, okay? Just look at me. Why do you hate yourself? Why do you hate yourself? Why are you forcing yourself to like this? You don't have to like it. Just comment and say, I really wish something was a bit better. I really wish something actually worked out. I really wish you did this. Rather than just Orange Cassidy for world champion. I want Jungle Boy to win world championship. No. You could kill the company. And for the love of God, AEW fans, can you all just act normal? Like, actually act like normal human beings? Anyway, guys, I think I went on enough of a rant here. I might do another video. I'm going to try and upload more regularly. I'm actually going to have some free time this weekend to do the Cody Rhodes rant series. I'm going to film it, and then it should be out hopefully next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend the Cody Rhodes rant series should be out. I've actually don't want to spoil it. I've actually ordered stuff particularly for this actual rant series, so let me know what you guys all think in the comments below. Thank you actually so much for the support in the last video. It was actually much appreciated. Over 100 likes, so thank you guys so much. Absolutely amazing. Guys, this is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.
A figure that is sexy, slim, tight, excellent legs,